On the next Roseanne Show, talk show host Howie Mandel can't seem to leave his day job behind.
Besides the 12 hours a day that I spend at the show, I go home and...
What do you do, interview your kids?
I talk in like 7-minute segments. I throw to commercials.
Then, Forgive or Forget's Mother Love helps Roseanne ask for forgiveness.
Okay, these are the things I want to say I'm sorry for.
And Universe Soul Circus shows you how to tame a wild one.
Today on the Roseanne Show, the Queen of Confessions, Forgive and Forget host, Mother Love. The Universe Soul Circus is here with lion taming lessons. And hilarious, handsome, daytime talk show host, moi, Howie Mandel. And now, here's Roseanne.
You're watching a high-speed chase involving a hijacked ice cream truck. The police have been following the driver for over an hour, covering more than 75 miles. One can only wonder what the driver must be thinking.
Woo! This is some good ice cream. I'm going to eat a whole truck full.
Word from the California Highway Patrol is that they've been following the truck through 6 counties.
I'll let this ice cream melt before I pull over, coppers. You hear me?
We're trying to find out, but no news yet on why the truck was commandeered.
I promised my audience ice cream, and damn it, they're going to get it.
Thus far, the truck has been driving safely, but there could be rocky roads ahead.
Hey, everybody, what's your favorite flavor?
What's this? The truck now seems to be pulling into Television City.
Nothing's getting in the way of me and my ice cream. Love it.
The truck is now pulling into where the Roseanne Show is taped.
Okay, everybody, get ready. Here comes the ice cream lady.
The driver may be getting out. Let's see if we can get a closer look.
I promised my audience ice cream, and I'm gonna deliver ice cream.
Go, Roseanne.
Take one. Take one. There you go. Ice cream. Ice cream. If you don't get it quick, you're not getting it, period. Get it fast. There you go. There, that's the way. That's how you do it. Help yourself there. We got a whole truck full more. There's a whole truck full out there. Here, pass those around. Who wants to? Oh, we got a lot more. We have such a great show today. Coming up, we've got advice diva, Mother Love. And a little later, we'll take you inside a cage full of lions. My first guest started as a stand-up comic almost 20 years ago and is now the host of a new daytime talk show. Please welcome Howie Mandel.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure.
I love you because you have so many, I mean, you only have one, but
Well, doesn't every guy?
no,
How many should I? One what? I have no idea what you were talking about.
I was going to say how both of us have a germ on the hand thing, and we can't touch anybody because they have germs.
Well, you know what? I have this phobia. I've always had this phobia, and when I got married, my wife kind of cured me. I'm cured where I can exist easier now because she bought dogs. We have and now I have children. But you know, remember that movie Boy in the Bubble with John Travolta?
Yeah.
When you saw that movie, that was supposed to be a problem. I thought, wow, that's wonderful. I thought that would be wonderful to be in a bubble all day and not to touch anybody. Look what you got.
I got you some Purell because I always use it too. It's so freaky. Like people, can you stand how when you touch people and their hands are all sweaty and stuff?
No.
Does that just make you? It just makes me go crazy.
You know what? Just shaking hands. I can't even open this. How do you open?
Here, use mine.
Thank you.
Go ahead, but don't touch the dispenser there.
Well, what's that? But that's always a problem. Don't you do it when you go into public bathrooms?
Yeah.
I think those are the biggest, that's the biggest problem. My wife gets mad at me because I trained my children to be as neurotic as me. But when you go into a public bathroom, first of all, you kick open the door or you wait for somebody to open the door.
Right.
And then you always flush with your feet. You flush with your feet, right?
Right. Who else?
Does everybody flush with their feet?
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
Yes, a lot of the ladies do that, but try to kick up to a urinal. That's tough to do. You can't kick up to a urinal. And then the other thing is, when you're finished, this is where the problem lies.
What?
Because there are more germs than any. It's not the toilet seat.
No.
It's on the knobs. The knobs of the.
Of the door?
No,
of the
sink.
The
sink
knob.
Right, because everybody goes there after that's the first thing you touch.
Oh, that's right.
You didn't know that?
I didn't think that.
I'm going to make you sicker than you've ever been. Thanks. Watch it. So
what do you do? You have to pull your clothes like this?
No, not touch my clothes.
You
take the paper.
Turn it on?
You take the paper.
Okay.
You take paper, and then you take the paper and you open the faucet with paper.
Yeah.
Right? This is a how-to segment now, okay? You open the faucet, and then you have the water and the soap, and you wash your hands.
Yeah.
The two things you can do. Yeah, one, and I make the choice, either don't turn off the water and don't touch it and wait for somebody else to come in so you can leave.
Yeah.
Or you take paper and you close the water, turn off the water, and then with the paper you open the door and let go of the paper, and the paper lands on the floor, and you leave cleaner than anybody in the building. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
And my wife got mad at me because a couple weeks ago my son, Alex, who's like 9 years old, came out of a bathroom in a public restaurant. There's like 400 people there, and he went, "Dad, I didn't touch anything." And he was so proud of that, and she just looked at me and said, "You're making him sick. He's going to be sick."
What do you tell your kids how to avoid, like, you tell them, like, how to take your obsessive compulsive disorders?
Well, I don't
You
think
can barely help it, though, because my kids are all messed up on account of the things I've done.
I don't think I'm messing them up. I think this is a good thing. I think I'm keeping them healthy. You know, 90% of the illnesses that you get. I'm coming up with this. I don't know this for sure.
You're just lying.
Take it from. You know what? I'm not a doctor, but I played one on TV, so
yes,
I should know.
You did.
I just spit when I talk.
That's
Did you see that?
I know. I'll
You're
get
so
some
gracious.
Purell over there on my shirt.
Yeah, I just spit. It went into. I get that for you, but I'm married. Anyway. But 90% of the germs you get are carried through your hands. If
I know.
somebody's sick,
when I read that, I went berserk.
Yeah.
It was like 3 days ago. I was in my car, and I was going home, and I knew, I was like already thinking about it. It was like I went on your show, and I just started thinking about, like, the hands and how filthy people's hands are.
Right.
And, how they're sweaty and clammy.
But even not
and you
filthy.
don't know what they do with them.
If you have
you
a
don't
cold.
know what people are doing. I know
what they do. They sneeze, they wipe themselves.
They
scratch themselves.
You don't know what they're doing.
You watch a hand in the course of a day, and then you follow it, and you know what? Then you shake their hand, and it lives, if they have bacteria, it's living at 98.6 degrees. They shake your hand, it's on your hand. Then you touch your eye. You touch any mucous membrane. You touch your eye, you touch your nose, you touch your lip. Then you have whatever they have. So I don't, when somebody shakes my hand, it's not like I go run and wash it. I just don't put it anywhere near me for the next, till I can get to a sink. Once we shake, I'm just aware of where it is. It's
well, I was in my car, and then all of a sudden it just came over me like a wash, like a fog descending. I went, oh my God, I'm gonna have to start wearing gloves. I can no longer touch people.
You're wearing gloves?
Yeah, I do. Like,
really?
I took them off of the show, but like when I drive to work and all day long I have to wear gloves.
Really?
How crazy is that?
I understand it, but it's farther than I go. I built.
But you go to hotel rooms and take tweezers and take the sheet and the cover off with tweezers.
Not the sheet, the cover.
With tweezers, so you don't have to touch the hotel room.
Right, because they don't wash the bedspread. They had this thing. They had this special on here in California where they showed a black light. With a black light, it came through, and there were stains. I don't think I can mention what the stains were. But
dirty stuff on the sheets.
Dirty stuff on the not on the sheets. The sheets are washed, but
on the bedspread.
The bedspread. People sit on the bedspread. People do things on the bedspread. They never wash the bedspread, even at 4-star hotels. So I have my hotel tweezers, and I take I take them off. They're 4-star tweezers, tweezers, and I take off that, and then I create the room that's comfortable for me. The environment. I make a pathway with towels to the. Because I don't want to step on the carpet. You know what I'm realizing? I'm sicker than I thought. But you know what? I'm very clean, and I enjoy myself. I do. I have a good time. You don't do that?
You make a pathway with towels?
In the bathroom and stuff, and I put down a towel on the floor of the shower. I don't want to step on their shower. You can get athlete's foot and stuff. So I stand on a wet towel. Why is that weird? Why? I don't think that's weird. You know what? People are laughing here, but all over America now, people in hotels are going to be phoning and asking for extra towels. There's going to be pathways in every hotel room. People with tweezers phoning down to the front. Can I speak to the concierge? I would like my tweezers now. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. They laugh at me. They mock me, but you're going to be me. You watch. You watch. I'm starting a whole new trend in America.
They brought us gloves. I got these for you.
Thank you.
And these are my gloves because they're leopard. I wear them every day.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't mind wearing gloves, but people will laugh at me. You know, I used to use these for different things.
Well, I know you used to do that. That's what
this
those
was my
are
whole
in
life.
honor of.
I used to put this on my head and inflate it. I'm not allowed to do that anymore. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No.
Well,
no.
Now, we'll be back after these messages.
Okay.
No, don't do that anymore,
I'm not
honey.
allowed to.
You don't wear white after Labor Day? What is this? What is this deal? Why do you have this, ladies? What is this? What is this called? What? Not train. This is the train? So this is my caboose.
Am I in trouble?
No, you're late.
Does that mean I don't have time for a song before the show starts?
No, you don't have time to sing a song before the show starts.
You? Good, because I didn't have one yet.
Oh, my God.
It's a long time. I did that show for 9 years.
Oh, my
9
God.
years. 9 years I got paid to talk to myself. Now I'm getting paid to talk to other people.
We're back with Howie Mandel, and we both have our gloves on.
I'm ready.
We're ready to face each other here.
Face that. This is the talk. This is so amazing that we got. Are you enjoying it?
Oh, my God. Howie, how hard is it to do these talk shows? Are you having fun?
I actually am having the time of my life, and I hope that I get to do this for many, many years to come. I really am enjoying it. It's the most... Well, thank you. Thank you. But it is the most intense... It's the hardest thing that I've ever done. And every facet of it is hard.
It is, isn't it?
Well, you know, from trying to get people to show up...
How hard is it to get somebody to come on your damn show? My God.
It is, and it is. And I'm just... People all say, what is your favorite kind of guest? Who do you like to have? I'd like to have anybody who will show up.
No kidding.
You show up,
No kidding.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. So getting the show up, and then when they show up...
Because, you know, they're all doing movies in Africa and stuff. Nobody's even in town. How are you supposed to get...
Is that where they are?
Yeah.
Everybody's in Africa. Well, they'll be back Wednesday. They'll be back next
No,
Wednesday.
I mean, everyone is gone constantly, or at least that's what they tell me.
No, but it's true. I think for an actor, or an actress, I think if you go into the business of acting, and that's what you want to do. You want to do your show.
Yeah.
And for most people, this is the job after. This is like, okay, I did my job. Why do I have to come and talk about myself? When you've decided that your profession is going to pretend not to be yourself, it's hard to come on a show and be yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you ever get these ones that are just totally dumbfounded and you can't get nothing out of them?
Yeah, you know who wasn't that talkative? Marcel Marceau. He just... It was like he was trapped in an imaginary box. He just wouldn't say a word. No, yes. I think people are not... There are certain people, without mentioning names, there are certain people that are very uncomfortable in this situation.
Yeah, you feel sorry for them, but you don't know what to do.
I think when people do movies, they don't get to sit in front of a live audience like this, and this is intimidating.
It might be shocking, but, like, we're comics, so we're used to that, right?
Used to it. And eventually you realize that everybody's going to have a talk show. Just a matter of time. Your audience here, every one of you is going to end up with a talk show. You know it once in a while, so you just try to do your best.
Why did they give you and me talk shows?
I don't know, but shh. Hopefully we can keep it. I actually got mine because if you had asked me 2 years ago, would I ever do this? I would have said no, because I have the attention span of a gnat, of a 2-year-old. And I loved going out and doing Bobby's World and doing tours and doing HBO specials.
Because you were on the road like 220 nights a year.
220 cities a year, yes, I was doing. So, and I loved doing all these different things.
But now you have to go home every night, right?
Yeah, is that a bad thing?
Is it a shock? I mean, you never were home.
I think it's a shock.
I mean, are you going to get divorced? Is your wife going to leave you now that she knows you, or what? Is there anything good? Is it better?
Well, you know what? I enjoy it. I enjoy not traveling. I enjoy being home. But now that you mention it, I would imagine it's very annoying for my wife. I think.
Well, if your husband's gone 226 nights a year, and then all of a sudden he's home all the time.
Well, people said to me, you know, how does your marriage last so long? I've been with my wife for over 25 years, and then I realized I have been. Well, thank you. But I've also.
Before you applaud, you have to realize I've been on the road for 25 years.
Because you're never home.
So now that I'm home, let's see how long it lasts. You know, I love her and I think it's great and I want to be home. I just think that I'm annoying.
The guy always wants to be home. The guy, you know, is the one that can't get enough of his wife and family. But the truth is, you know, it's hard for the wife to, like, have the guy there all the time.
Well, it's hard also when you're in this business. You have a tendency to take it home. I take it home. You know, I live it. Besides the 12 hours a day that I spend at the show, I go home and...
What do you do, interview your kids? Or?
I talk in like 7-minute segments. I throw to commercials. It's annoying.
What kind of dad are you?
I try to...
Hold on.
Okay,
See how...
so what?
Just hold on, because they're making me do a commercial. When we come back, can we talk about what kind of dad you are? But they're making me do a commercial.
Okay, you should hire other actors to do the commercial. We'll just sit here.
More Purell? When we come back, Howie and I exchange stories about our horrible, impossible children. Your kids don't smoke. Is there anyone in the audience who did not get their ice cream yet? All right.
Oh, really? Oh, you
Okay.
asked. More than half of them did.
All right, well, you know, we're going to get you your ice cream. Please calm down. Please stop fighting. Please, please, let us talk to Howie here. So you have children, but
Yes, I do.
how old are they?
I have a 14-year-old daughter, a 9-year-old son, and a 6-year-old daughter. Woman. I was going to say woman because she thinks she's a woman.
Oh.
Yes.
And none of them smoke.
No.
Good.
Well, the 6-year-old. But you know what? I think she can kick it like that. No, I'm very anti-smoking personally.
Me too, but my kids smoke. You know, it makes me so
Really?
mad.
I lost my father to lung cancer, so I'm really adamant against smoking, and they're very aware of that.
Good.
And so I think that hopefully they will continue in that way. But they have their own, you know, children. People don't know this, but I'm a disciplinarian. I'm the one.
You're the disciplinarian?
Yes,
Oh.
I'm the conservative
And-
one.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think I would ever be. I never dreamed that I would be on this end of that finger. I never, my whole life it was like this, but now...
What's important to you to...
Just respect. The other night, I just felt that I got an answer that I didn't want and I didn't think a parent should get, and I grounded my daughter. I grounded her. I said, but she's funny. She makes me laugh. It's hard to discipline when they make you laugh.
Right.
She said to me, I said, that's it, you're grounded. And you can't watch TV, and you can't use the phone, and you will go to your room. And she said, I'm grounded. I said, yes. And I can't watch TV. And I said, nope. And I can't use the phone. I said, no. She goes, then I would like a pen. I said, well, why would you like a pen? And she said, to write my will. I said, why would you, wait. I said, why would you say you're gonna write your will? Why would you say something like that? And she said, because I'm gonna die of boredom. This is 14. So, and I just started laughing, and I said, that's funny. That's really funny. You can have the TV and the phone. You can go out, whatever you want.
Were you that kind of a kid, though? Because that's how it was in my house. If you made your parents laugh, you could get away with stuff.
You know, I was always trying to. My favorite show growing up was Candid Camera.
Oh, I love that.
And I love the way, more than jokes, I love the way people reacted to things. So I was always doing things to try to get a rise out of my parents and my teachers. And, you know, just watching my parents' face was always funny when they were called into the school for the things that I would cause. Like the last time I was thrown out of school, I've talked about this before, but I hired a company to put an addition onto the library. I was 14.
School?
Yeah, I didn't have a library at home, so at school I was getting 3 bids, and I gave my name. I got the bids out of the yellow pages, and I guess they noticed the measuring in the field. The principal went out and said, "What are you doing?" And they said, "We're measuring. We're going to bid on the addition." He said, "Who authorized the addition?" They told him, Howie Mandel. And then they called me down to the office, said, "Howie Mandel, will you come down to the office?" And the principal sat there and said, did you authorize an addition? And I said, yes. But I'm not just getting one, I'll get the best bid. I'm being responsible. And he just looked at me like I was nuts, and he called my parents. My parents came and sat in the room, and I'm sitting there with my parents and the principal, and he's explaining to my parents, you understand that your son has authorized a company to put an addition onto the library. And I just saw my mom's lip quivering, just because she's trying not to laugh. As if, I don't know what he expected them to say. We told him never to do that. What could they possibly have said? So that was always, more than making them, that's how I made them laugh. But it was more with, I was a troublemaker. I never finished school. I didn't finish high school.
Did you drop out?
No, I was thrown out.
Thrown out in what grade?
Well, in Canada, we go to 13th, but I didn't finish 13th.
So you almost made it.
To what?
To graduate.
No, I just was there for a lot of years. I never graduated. I don't have my high school diploma.
Hey, give me 5, neither do I.
Hey!
Yeah!
We shouldn't promote that. I want my kids to get an education, though. I think that...
Oh, all my kids dropped out of school. It don't matter. Anyway. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
On my show, Howie, you're such a wonderful person.
Thank you.
You do a great job. I wish you the best.
Thank you, and you too. We should both be on for 20 years to come.
I hope so, knock
Thank
on
you.
wood. Coming up next, I confess my sins to forgive or forget. Mother Love.
It's a November to remember on The Roseanne Show. Scheduled to appear Sharon Stone, Stephen Baldwin, Bette Midler, Martin Short, Melanie Griffith, Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen DeGeneres, Donald Trump, John Goodman, John Lovitz, Della Reese, and Enrique Iglesias. Watch The Roseanne Show all this month to see all your favorite stars. And you know with Roseanne, it'll be a November to remember.
I'm sorry than our next guest. She is the tough-talking, opinionated host of Forgive or Forget. Please say hello to the one and only Mother Love. Oh, you look beautiful.
Don't you look fabulous? I am like screaming over this hairdo.
You like it,
I'm
huh?
loving that, Roseanne.
Okay. You know, it's so bad. It's like hours and hours to get it to stick up. I can't hardly stand it anymore.
No, but that's like one of those hairdos that you just get an egg beater and just woo-hoo.
You'd think so, but no. It's like layers and layers of gook and stuff, and then she has to go like this.
You ought to do like I do, girl.
What do you do?
Take it off and put it on the banister. Keep on.
I'm trying to get them to do that for me. I'm trying to make them get me, you know, a nice hair piece, and they won't do it because they said I don't have enough hair. But if I wear a wig, they said I'll go bald.
Listen, don't listen to them, darling. You know I'm going to tell you straight up. I know that. I can't believe I'm telling you this. My hair is just the hair that grows out of my head is made for sewing a track on, pinning a weave down, putting a stocking cap on. That's it.
I haven't seen you for so long.
I know.
It's so nice to see you. You came on my show.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations to you, too.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll give them a run for their money.
You doing good over there?
Yeah, we're doing really good.
I like what you said that you're doing the show because you get free stuff.
I get free,
the
okay,
truth?
then
Is
listen,
that
why
the truth?
we in it for the free stuff? Are you kidding? Look at the jewels, look at the clothes, look at the shoes. Get out of here. I still shop in the Target.
Target is a great store,
okay,
though.
I don't care what nobody say. They're going to bleep it out, but that's where you will see Mother Love hanging out.
Target, it's a great store.
Except they tell me, they say, you know, you kind of look like Mother Love. I said, well, why couldn't I be? Because you kind of look like what right now? I'm like, honey, it's hair, makeup, and wardrobe. Get a clue. You know what it would take for me to paint myself up like this every day? I would never get out the house.
See, I would never be able to do it. No, I can't do it.
Oh,
I can't glue these on and all that stuff.
I can beat my whole face. Now, my hair would be looking like what? But that's why I can put it in my purse.
You came on my show, the Roseanne Show, the sitcom, the last season. We had a great time together.
Yes, we did.
You played a lady from a foreign country that was not allowed to speak,
that
right?
you ripped balls out of my mouth.
You
Yeah,
had
that
a
was
great
me.
big gag in your mouth. That was my favorite show they ever did, the Roseanne Show, where I got to go on like and be Rambo and take out all the people, you know?
I'm so glad that it's not on, so I could tell you now, you know, that was pretty wild. That was wild, and I kept saying she's on something. She's jumping off of trains and beating up men. What's wrong with her?
Oh, because I knew it was the last year, and I could finally do what I really wanted to do.
And then drag Mother Love on in there with you. Come on, bring my girlfriend in. We can jump off a train. She pushed my big butt off a train. You know, I was sore for 2 or 3 days after that push, because we did our own stunts, you know.
You were not. You had a big mattress that you were supposed to land on.
Roseanne, listen.
What?
You've lost a great deal of weight. I have not lost nothing but my mind. You push a big chick off of moving anything, and I'm going to bounce a couple times and hit something. I hurt myself. But I did it ever so elegantly.
You
and
are
I got to wear your
elegant.
chicken shirt.
You did, and you are an elegant woman. You have the very same concerns as me. I'm trying to marry off 3 daughters, and you're trying to marry off one son.
Listen, we got to talk about the children. They have to leave. They have to get out.
Yeah, they do. Does your son live at home?
Are you kidding? He lives in my house. He watches the television, comes and puts that idiot Nintendo thing on my big screen television. You know how long we've been trying to get a big screen TV? See, I ain't like you. It's taken me a long time to get to the rich part. You know, I'm still struggling and scuffling. We got a big screen TV, and we actually paid for it. And he's sitting down there with that idiot thing on, and I'm like, look, you got to get a wife because you got to get out of my house.
How old is he?
He's 21.
21.
He's got a good job. He's disease-free, no children. He's, oh no, look, he coming with the pink slip. He clean as the Board of Health. I'm telling you, I just got the child a physical. He's very handsome. He's got lovely dimples. And just think, this is the only 2 things that I want my daughter to be able to do. My daughter-in-law. My daughter. Oh, see, when I would adopt her, she would be like family. I would bring her into the Mother Love fold the fat under my arm here.
Wait, hold that thought. So we have to go to commercial. Now, when we come back, we're going to talk more about your son and my daughters and how we get these people married.
And you know, I saw her on the elevator. We could get them hooked up.
Oh, all right. And I'm going to also, when we come back, I'm going to apologize for something in my past. So much to choose from. If you're in the LA area and want to see my show, call 1-800-485-6885.
You honestly really cannot understand what it takes to be a mother, to be a father, if you both gonna have that flip attitude. This kid is sitting here. You're both children. That's what's wrong with you young people now. These babies out here having babies, and you all think it's all right. Well, I'm not the talk show host to sit up and tell you it's all right. No, it ain't right.
Before we go any further, I have to say I love you.
Oh.
You are just awesome. I love how you lay down the law on that show.
Somebody has to.
Somebody does have to.
I just want to tell you this.
And it should be the mothers.
And it should be the mothers because we're the ones that have to guide and direct the fathers because, you know, they're just biscuit-head men. They don't know stuff.
That's right.
You know? I mean, when's the last time you asked your husband, pick one, honey, where's my lucky bra? You know, you never have to ask your husband, where's your underwear, but let him, honey, I can't find my lucky blue shorts. You know, the ones with the big hole in the back that I like to golf with. You can't keep up with your underwear?
And then they expect to rule the world, but they can't find their own socks.
They can't, listen, a good wife lets her husband believe he's running everything.
You are a good wife. How many years you been married?
26 years we've been
together. Isn't that amazing? Good for you. So let's get back to the son now. The 21-year-old son, you're trying to kick him out. I mean, marry him off.
Yeah, I'm trying to marry him off. Not, you know, because look, he can't keep pimping me. I'm sorry, he got to go. Can I say that out of me?
Oh, yes, all right.
Okay.
And he has a job.
He has a job.
He does know how to hold a job.
Oh, he can work. He has skills.
He has no reason to be living at home with you anymore.
Oh, no, this is what he told me when he was a little boy. Oh, mother, I'm never leaving your house. I'm like, no, see, son, you have to understand how this grow-up thing, my job is to teach you how to take care of yourself. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to stay here with you. I said, well, what about when you get a wife? Well, my wife and I go, no, listen, no. Well, what about when you have kids? No, mother. You don't understand. See, me, my wife, and my kids, we're going to live here with you and my dad till y'all die, and then we taking over.
Oh, no. No, you can't.
So I'm like,
have
oh,
that.
I'm fine. I'm looking for your wife. I'm looking for his wife.
And I'm looking for my girl's husband.
And we would make wonderful mother-in-laws.
Well, we said that, but I told you, if that was to happen, you know, your son is going to have to convert to Judaism.
No, your daughter will just have to be a Christian, that's all.
No, I'm telling you, that's why it will not work.
It will work, see, because we can trade off. You can't never have too much religion. You can't never have too much God. You can have God. Too much God. See, you probably have God. We have God. See, G-A-W-D, we got God. See, and see, God will come down.
But you know, the other problem is, I said that I would have to get along with the boy's mother, which I know I'd get along with you. But see, it wouldn't be, I said I have to have the edge. See, I have to have the edge on the grandkid. The other mother, if it was you,
just hypothetically speaking,
she would have to know that I have the edge on the grandkid.
You can do that. You could do that, doll face. I would have no problem.
I do not believe you for 1 minute that you would give me the edge on the grandkid.
I would let you have the edge on the grandkids. Are you kidding? Because
I
you
know
would be,
you
you know
would
what,
not do that.
you know what, I'm gonna tell you why, because see, one of us would have to be the serious grandmother, and since you would want the edge, I would let that be you. I would not be the serious grandmother. I'd be the one where we would be jumping off of cliffs, and you'd be like, you gotta get my grandchildren in here, is your
Oh,
grandmother
you mean
gone
that
crazy?
you think you would take all the fun and I would get left with the discipline? Is that what you're
so
saying?
well,
I don't want that.
Well, you want the upper hand. You've got to
I
take
want the upper hand
responsibility,
as far
darling.
as the holidays.
Oh, no, you
so
can't
you're
have
not
all
gonna
the
go
holidays.
For that. No,
sure,
I
you
know.
can, because Hanukkah comes before Christmas.
Well, okay, Hanukkah.
Okay, so you can have
we're
you can have
gonna
Yom
a huge
Kippur.
no, we're gonna have
you could have Rosh Hashanah.
Honey, we're gonna have a huge problem around Easter.
What? No, you won't.
We're gonna have a huge problem.
They can
Easter,
all go to the
Passover.
Holy Land. Let me tell you, they can all go to the Holy Land, and we can come it all at one time.
Mother Love, I do believe you can solve any problem.
That's me. I'm Mother Love.
Maybe you can help me.
You know, I
Forgive
could.
or forget.
Oh, now, Roseanne, now you know
you help
I
me?
am the one. I could help you,
You
darling.
can solve any problem.
Just about. And even though you might not want to hear what I have to say, I'm usually right.
You are usually right. You
So,
are usually right. Now I have a whole list of things that
Okay,
I
who
want
do
to
you want to
apologize
apologize?
for.
Okay, to
well,
not
I
to
got a
who?
whole list here. This,
Wait,
you know,
wait.
I could be
no,
on.
Roseanne, wait. You picked up
No,
the
I made a whole scroll of like, okay, these are the things I want to say I'm sorry for. Here you go.
The construction guy who's
To the
eating lunch
construction
outside.
guy who was eating lunch outside for making, I want to say I'm sorry for making you feel like a piece of meat. I would never do those things to you. Actually, I'm married. Keep up the good work. And here's just a few of my other ones. To my dental hygienist, I'm sorry I ate pepperoni pizza with extra garlic and Limburger cheese before my cleaning.
Oh, yeah, you owe them an apology.
Yes, I do. Next time, I'll come in to just get the top done.
No, see, all you got to do is just put some mints in it or chew one of those curiously strong things.
I just
mean,
made this
you
one
have not done
small
this
list,
much
yeah.
to
This
people.
is the small list here.
Okay, so now you have to apologize to the driver, don't you, as well?
Which driver is that?
Oh, do you, like, lambaste a lot of them?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so who do you need to apologize to?
I would like to apologize to Saks Fifth Avenue for trying on your clothes and having my fat bust out your zippers and then yelling at you. For shoddy workmanship. I'm sorry for that. I want to apologize to my children for spending all their trust fund money. And I want to apologize to my husband because I didn't give you any last night. And next time I promise I'll share my popcorn. I would like to apologize to all the drivers in Los Angeles for my sudden mood swings, which include U-turns on the freeway at 1 mile per hour and the high-speed pursuits of people who have pissed me off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can work with the impromptu. I ain't got no problem. Let me get my happy stuff out here. Okay, who's got the purse on the floor? Okay, now where am I going? Do I just stand here?
I don't know. Go out there
Okay,
and
go
yell
up
at
with
somebody.
the people. I can be with the people. Hi, people. How y'all doing? How you doing? Okay, so here we are.
You look beautiful up there.
This is a great
Look how
set.
glamorous she is.
Oh, fabulous. So, who all forgives Roseanne for all of the bad things that she's done that are on her list?
Thank you. Thank you for your forgiveness. And thank you, Mother Love. Please come back and talk to me some more. Good luck on your show. I love you.
Thank you. I love you more. Thank you. Thank you.
We're taking a break, so stay with us.
It's Coolio and television legend Norman Lear, plus a couple of old friends on the next Roseanne Show.